It's time to meet the starting five for your LA. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 20, John Collins. The man in the middle, at 7'0", number 11, Brook Lopez. Start at shooting guard, at 6'3", number 8, Chris Dunn. At the other guard position, 6 feet 1 inches, number 10, Darius Garland. The other forward position, at 6'6", number 2, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach for your LA Clippers, once again, the starter for your LA Clippers.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. And for the Clippers, Dunn and Kawhi, they're the wings. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. And it's Garland in at the 1. Well, Grant, these days, we're seeing this more in the league. A team doing the Los Angeles tour.
Yeah, but, it's kind of cool, right? I mean, if you're going to come to L.A., you might as well make the most of it. Don't just take on the Lakers or the Clippers. Play them both.
Now here's Wagner. Carter, a screen on Leonard. Wagner, the pass to Bane. Crafty move, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Welcoming the contact. Bane's built like a tree trunk out there.
Collins outside. Garland scanning the floor. Leonard inside. Wagner's on him. Shot clock at 2. Here's Garland. Orlando with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Banchero. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Back over to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you.
Just terrific offense right there. Carter Jr. almost automatic from that spot.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Wagner. It's stolen by Garland. And he lays it in on the break.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
Leonard against Wagner. Banchero outside. The fadeaway, and the shot goes. Banchero's got his second basket.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Lopez, the screen on Suggs, down low. And it's Lopez, that time on the assist by Garland.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Carter can't get it to go.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sideline.
And B.A., a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
Here's Leonard. The Magic making their last shot. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Garland. Here's Lopez. Out to Leonard. 5 on the clock. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
Well, Kawhi Leonard meets the defender at the rim, and he comes out on top.
Suggs surveys the D. Wagner with a screen on Garland. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Leonard. He played a great game against the Lakers. Let's go with a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Boy, a confident shot by Dunn. That jumper has come such a long way.
And Caro outside. Outside Bain. Pass to Wagner. It's stolen by Leonard. Now here's Lopez. Over Wagner. Misses the baby hook. Now Carter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
See, it's the size, the skill, and the athleticism of Carter Jr. that can sometimes prove too much of a task for these defenders. That is a big-time play.
And that one falls for Carter. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And so Carter nails them both. And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And B.A., how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have? Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable. It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
And it's Leonard with the ball for the LA Clippers. Trailing by 2. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Now here's Banchero, coming off a 22-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Carter, good. Carter's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Leonard. Here's the pick. Dunn outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Magic leading by 4. Banchero right side to the inside. Here's Carter. Man, it's slammed in by Carter.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Back to Garland. Leonard outside. And the Clippers miss again.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Bain, the pass to Wagner. Suggs outside. Fires the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Attention everyone, we've got the hoop group on the court now. Let's get excited.
For the Clippers, Jones, he's checked in for Lopez. Matherin comes in for Collins. And it's Bradley Beal in for Dunn. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Wagner. Clippers trail by 9. Left side Garland. Here's Jones. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Banchero. Suggs against Garland. Banchero passes to Bane. Banchero with a screen on Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist from Bane. And now it's an 11-point Orlando lead. Now Garland. He had 16 in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Jones sets a screen. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Black. Magic leading by 11. Pass to Bane. On the wing, Suggs. Guarded by Garland. Shoots. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give them a breather and talk things over. Their last encounter in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
So for the Clippers, Jackson, he's checked in for Leonard, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Garland. Then for Orlando, De Silva's checked in for Desmond Bane, and Richardson subbed in for Suggs. Richardson against Bogdanovich. Pass to Jones. They need this. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Banchero. Give him 8. The fader, and another basket for Orlando.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Back to you guys.
Outstanding. Ali, we appreciate the report. Bogdanovich against Richardson. The 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
And here's Black. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. Here's Banchero. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Orlando with the ball. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Banchero. Can't get it to go. He's shooting 6 for 7 so far this one. Outside Matherin. Pass to Bogdanovich. Yep, that one goes. Bogdanovich has got 7.
Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Richardson, the pass to Banchero. And stolen by Jones. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Out to Beal. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Magic leading by 7. Wagner with a screen. Pass to Banchero. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. Darius Garland. He's checked in for Bogdanovich. Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game.
Magic foul. Richardson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Clippers now. 7-point differential. Garland with the ball. Richardson picks him up. Out to Beal. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Wagner outside. Stolen by Jones. And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Derek Jones is out there with Jackson. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Beal in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Richardson, the pass to Black. Lets it go from deep. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Clippers trail by 7. Beal outside. Pass to Garland. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now here's Mathurin. Black defending. Mathurin passes to Garland. 2 on the clock. Basket's good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Picked by Isaac. And the dunk by Wagner.
But you go back to the fundamentals. Franz Wagner calls for the screen and gets himself some space.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Richardson against Mathurin. And he hits it from 9 feet. Mathurin's got his first basket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Wagner. Mathurin with a steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Beal from outside. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's De Silva. On the wing, Richardson. Six on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Jones grabs the board. Clippers trail by 5. Inside. And Mathurin gets it to go. On the assist by Garland. Mathurin's got 4 points this quarter. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Craig.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Boy, Franz Wagner, he has 6'10", folks, but really gifted gifted offensively, can do a little bit of everything. Nice pass there.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. You see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA boards?
Well, it's been less prevalent, BA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off a shot clock with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Howard's checked in for Richardson. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
My goodness, taking flight, Derek Jones, all the way to the top of the stairs.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner on the wing. Isaac with a screen on Mathurin. 5 to shoot. Here's Wagner. Shoots over Mathurin. Isaac goes back up. And here's Howard. Here's Wagner. He's covered by Mathurin. Wagner against Mathurin. Count it. Wagner's got his second bucket of the game.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Left side Mathurin. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner on the wing. Black outside. Now Howard. There's the three. It's hauled in by Beal. Outside Garland. Of course, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, one of the things that makes Darius Garland effective, guys, because of his size challenges, that in-between game is so important. His floater is on point.
Leonard's checked in for Batum. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Banchero comes in for Wagner. Garland hits them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Outside Carter. Back to Black. Drives to the hoop. 11 feet out. Rebound by the Clippers. Garland up top. Black defending. Beal, the pass to Garland. For three, Mathurin. Howard grabs the miss.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 12. Here's Black. Jones with the block.
Stellar rim protection. Derek Jones Jr. making a difference.
Here's Mathurin. De Silva with the rebound.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Out to the wing. Here's Black. And another miss by Orlando.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Garland. Good look from Mathurin. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Mathurin's got 6.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Black outside. Over Garland. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Knocks down the triple. Garland's got 7 points here in the quarter.
This guy has such a good-looking stroke. Darius from deep.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. John Collins checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Bradley Beal. Then for Orlando, Bain comes in for De Silva. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. Orlando trailing here. Picked by Carter. Suggs finds Howard. Suggs with it. He had 22 in the win against Phoenix. And it's slammed in by Carter.
What a powerful finish from Wendell Carter Jr. Man, he's off his feet in a hurry.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam. Sponsored by AT&T. And it's Leonard with the ball for Los Angeles. To the middle. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Orlando's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Back to Banchero. Pass to Bain. To the left wing. There's Howard with the three. The rebound by Garland. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Leonard on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Magic shooting about 60% for the game. Here's Suggs. And he makes it on the layup. Suggs has got 7 points in the game.
Well, Suggs has handles, folks. He can outsmart defenders with that dribble.
Here's Garland. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's Suggs. He has 7. Outside Bain. Just 5 on the clock. 16 feet out. The rebound by Garland. Garland's got 4 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. So for the Clippers, Brook Lopez comes in for Mathurin, and it's Bradley Beal in for Garland. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Dunn outside. Shot clock at 6. Such a wide open look. 5 points in the game.
Well, you have to be able to play the pick and roll game in the NBA, and Chris Dunn getting to the right space quickly.
Here's Wagner. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Banchero. Beal against Bain. Pass to Suggs. Back to Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Now here's Dunn. Pass to Collins. Now here's Lopez. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, number 7, Bogdanovich.
Collins passes to Lopez. Here's Dunn. Over Suggs. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Magic trail by 7.
2 minutes remain in this first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to De Silva to get back on track. Rebounded by Lopez. Los Angeles has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Guys, back over to you.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. Los Angeles leading by 7. Leonard outside. Dunn, pass to Collins. Here's Lopez. Off with the layup. Well, the Magic shooting at just 26% in the second. Suggs sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
You've got to be willing to get your shot blocked if you're a guard and you foray inside. Jalen Suggs, what a finish.
From deep Payne. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Pass to Dunn. Leonard outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
And the basket by Bane.
Yo, what an aggressive take from Bane. So confident on these drives.
Leonard passes to Bogdanovich. Now here's Lopez. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
The line for Los Angeles, Brook Lopez, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
What I admire most about Brook Lopez is his willingness to adapt his game to fit whatever the system needs. This guy has been the consummate pro.
And Lopez drops them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Wagner with a screen on Leonard. 2 on the clock. Can't get the layup. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for Los Angeles. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Tyronn Lue. And Coach, tell me more about your team's performance there in that first half.
I thought we got tired a little early, but, you know, our pace was good. I thought we got some stops early, you know, got out in transition, but we're doing okay.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And so Garland will bring it up for Los Angeles. Leading by 5. On the court for Orlando, Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. And it's Carter in at center. Now here's Suggs. Pass to Bane. Done with a steal. And here's Garland. Pure from three-point range. Garland's got 14 points for the game.
What a game so far for Darius Garland, and he's just getting started.
how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Over to the wing. Back to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Uh-oh, Wendell Carter Jr. has caught his rhythm. You better look out, defense.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Dunn outside. Pass to Leonard. Lopez, a screen on Wagner. Leonard passes to Lopez. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Up top, Carter. Pass to Bain. And here's Wagner. Leonard defending. And it's Wagner missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Leonard outside. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. And it's Bain with the rebound. Bain's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Carroll right side. Carter, a screen on Collins. Back to Bain. The 3 is up. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. The Clippers lead by 7. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bain is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bain is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Magic trail by 7. Now Wagner. 6 points for him. Van Carroll right side. Van Carroll delivers inside.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Leonard outside. Back to Garland. Here's Dunn. No good with the triple. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Bain finds Wagner. Back to Bain. Fires from deep. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And these are the guys that continue to come through from the charity stripe. Kawhi Leonard, number 1.
And you can't afford to foul this guy. If you send him to the line, he takes great pride in converting from there. The league leader in free throw percentage.
And here's Dunn. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Collins. Here's the 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one. Suggs, the pass to Ben Carroll. It's stolen by Garland. Lopez for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Pass to Wagner. Van Carroll surveys. Van Carroll takes it. Oh, Van Carroll throws it down.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Ben Carroll just throw it down.
Leonard for 3. Orlando with a rebound. Van Carroll's got 6 rebounds in the game. Crosses over. Rebounded by Dunn.
Boy, the defense is hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Garland for 3. And no good. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. The three from Banchero. And it's Banchero again missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Dunn, the pass to Garland. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Leonard for three. Here's Lopez. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Lopez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Clippers. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in. Magic trail by 8. Now here's Suggs. 9 points in the game. It's stolen by Leonard. For the finish. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Black outside. Back to Payne. Here's Banchero. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Garland. This one for three. Fires in the triple. Garland's got 17 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Here's Payne. Takes the three. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Here's Mathurin. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Banchero.
And such a powerful player. Mathurin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Jones, he's checked in for Collins, and it's Bradley Beal in for Dunn. Then for Orlando, Wagner's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Black. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And though he gets lauded for his scoring ability, Benedict Mathurin is also an excellent rebounder for a guard north.
He's got a live body, very fast off his feet, BA. And yes, he loves to put the ball in the basket, but this guy just competitive. He likes to get after things on the basketball floor.
The three from Suggs. On target from range. He's got 12.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
Pass to Leonard. With the teardrop. Orlando with the rebound. And Banchero's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now here's Payne. Fires for three. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got his 3rd assist of the night. Garland for three. It's rebounded by Wagner.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Count it. Good.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotation, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Darius Garland. Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Bane. Magic on D. And it's Mathurin missing. Black with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to De Silva from downtown. Bradley Beal with a rebound. The Clippers lead by 4. Leonard with a screen on Suggs. Right side, Bogdanovic. Just 5 to shoot. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Wagner. 6 points for him. Second shot opportunity. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson is checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Howard's checked in. Free throw good. Wagner.
Mo Wagner, the perfect rotational big. Rebounds it, sets hard screens, and we know, guys, he's a very capable scorer if given the opportunity.
Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
To the right side. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Brook Lopez.
Well, when you're a seasoned vet, it becomes much harder to get off the floor and challenge shots over time. I think that's what he's going through and why his block averages have dropped.
Jackson against Wagner. Tips it, controls the rebound and the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Wagner. He has 6. Wagner with a screen on Mathurin. Inside. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. De Silva with a rebound. De Silva's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Wagner. Wagner outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Howard finds Wagner. Wagner with a screen on Jackson. Looking to get it going. And Wagner gets it to go.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
Outside Bogdanovic. Takes a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And that one good. And now it's just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Left side Jones. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Batum checked in for the Clippers.
Los Angeles, number 33, Nicholas Batum.
Orlando shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Here's Black. No made baskets yet. Wagner with a screen on Bogdanovic. Black passes to Wagner. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Bogdanovic. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Bogdanovic has got 13. Up in time. And that's not going to go. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Bradley Beal's out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then there's Derrick Jones. And it's Mathurin. And at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Garland, no good. Magic trail by 5. Now Wagner. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Garland. Black defending. Three-pointer Mathurin. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now here's Wagner. Black passes to Wagner. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the paint. Here's Batum. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Clippers lead by 6.
That's size and that's agility by Nick Batum. That made all the difference right there, despite that great defense.
Batum against Howard for 3. Black, no good. The Clippers lead by 6. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. It's stolen by Isaac. Out to the right wing. The 3-ball. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Beal, the pass to Jones. Here's Garland. Good work defensively by Black. Magic trail by 3. Pass to Howard. To the wing on the left. Here's Black, and there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Batum. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Wagner. Picked by Isaac. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
Franz Wagner's such a good player when keeping defenders off balance. Really makes the defense guess.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Outside Garland. Leonard outside. Jones with a screen on Wagner. Leonard for 3. Leonard! fired beyond the line.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Pass to De Silva. Black outside. Wagner on the wing. Wagner on the wing. Matherin with a steal. Wagner with a steal. Black left side. Over Garland. Black no good.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Leonard finds Jones. And here's Beal. And here's Jones. Pass to Garland. Howard grabs the miss. Magic trail by 5. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Matherin. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
And Matherin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Here's Black. And the three-pointer goes.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's Beal on the wing. And he can't get that one. Howard with some nice D.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Wagner looking it over. 5 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Black, no good.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Isaac with the steal. Here's De Silva. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Matherin. Up and in on the layup. Matherin's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, once Benedict Matherin gets interior position.
Good night, folks. Turn off the lights.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. Banchero comes in for Wagner. And it's Desmond Bane in for Howard. Magic trail by 6. Banchero outside. Back to Black. 5 on the clock. Here's Bane. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Clippers making a switch here. Dunn's checked in.
Now into the lineup for Los Angeles, number 8.
The Clippers lead by 6. Pass to Jones. Here's Garland. 4-3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Now here's Bane. Picked by Carter. Pulls up. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
Leonard inside. Guarded by Banchero. Shot by Leonard, no good. Magic trail by 4. Pass to De Silva. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero against Leonard. Back to Black. Into the lane. And the layup is good off the glass. Black's got 5 points in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Leonard with a screen on Bane. Right side Garland. Out on his own on the break. to Bancaro. Pass to Bain. To tie it up. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, pretty fearless move by Bain, making sure he gets the shot off.
At the line for the Magic, Desmond Bain, shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And not many guards are built like Bain. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Clippers. Collins comes in for Beal, then for Orlando. Wagner comes in for De Silva. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. Good on the second one. The Clippers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Pass to Garland. Collins a screen. Garland a good look. Orlando with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Outside Bain. Now Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bancaro to take the lead. Ooh, poked away.
You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
Here's Garland. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day. Magic trail by 3. Now here's Wagner. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Wagner.
Franz Wagner seizes the moment, fearless in the face of pressure, big-time shot.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Clippers. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and Ty Lue has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Right now, time to get excited for your Clippers. That is your Clippers Spirit Dance Team. Let's hear it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Collins. Lopez, the screen on Bain. Collins outside. 6 on the shot clock. Garland fires!
This here is about work and effort by Jalen Suggs on the defensive end. Boy, how about the ability to alter shots?
Now Carter. Bain. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Outside Garland. Now Lopez. Bancaro pulls it down.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Good for 2.
You love that a guy so young like Paolo Bancaro is ready in the big moment to step up and deliver.
Oh, it doesn't go. Orlando with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Wagner with it. Picked up by Collins.
We can see the fluidity on the drive by Franz Wagner. This guy very capable of putting it on the deck.
They trail by 3. Leonard up top. Defended by Wagner. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
Let's remember this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
Bain outside. Collins against Bancaro. Carter, a screen on Collins. Bancaro! No problem from 14.
And stepping up when it's it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Here's Leonard. The 10-footer. Carter rips down the board. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Now Banchero. Carter, a screen on Collins. Banchero fires! Payne outside. Carter, they battle but come up empty. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
Chris Dunn, first personal foul. 15. Shooting for Orlando, Desmond Bain. Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that should do it. No miracle comeback tonight, but boy, what a game, fellas.
So it's Orlando picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.